feel in your body, what it's like to feel yourself present here and now, in this moment. And right away, just take a look, inquire, is there something taking you away in any way at all? Just out of curiosity. We're talking about time here today. So is anything from the past feeling present for you, or anything from the past taking you away from your experience of life in this moment? And the same for the future. Are you thinking about what's next, or feeling stressed, or what has to happen in the future, or what you would like to have happen in the future? And I'm going to say future and past. These are imagined concepts, as is time. So it would be easy to make this an intellectual discussion, which is definitely not going to happen here. I want to make this very alive for you, like how time creates suffering. Time is a useful tool that we have to relate to each other so that we can meet each other and be on time. We have lots of phrases in our language around time. So there's the human experience of being in time that has a function for sure. So that's not really problematic, just kind of flowing in the human experience. But what we do want to look at today is how the concept of time brings about suffering. So expectations is about the future. Regret is about the past. Hope, wishing, wishful thinking. These are all common concepts in our language and our experience, and they're in time. And in my experience, they create suffering. Like hoping for something that's not here right now, and then feeling disappointed when it doesn't happen. That's a common human process, and that takes place in time. Yeah, fear of running out of time. Yeah, so fear is always a projection of some vision or story or hope in the future. It's about something that's not here. Actually, fear is more about the negative outcomes in the future. I'm afraid I'll run out of time, and when the future comes, I won't have done all the things I want to do. That's a stressful way of thinking, and it's in the concept of time. So there's nothing wrong with time. We age, that's it, our bodies are aging. We watch our children grow up. So we see like a process. It seems like there's a process when we're in time. And there's a certain reality to that, and a certain, usefulness to that. But here we want to really untangle and unpack so we get to the bare, raw truth of things, which is reality is always timeless. It's the nature of it. Timeless, presence, even present moment. I will probably use that language, but it's not the essence. It's not the moment. That's like a slice in time. Reality is timeless. It's unbounded. It's full of potential. Always present. So and it's always the case. So whenever you're in some kind of time-related form of suffering, it seems like that's what's happening, and in a certain relative sense it is, but there's always this possibility of recognizing the timelessness of all. So we can always return home to this openness. And this openness, this pure field of alive consciousness, is free of mental concepts of all kinds. We can't, if we're caught in somehow in some kind of mental concept, which is time related, because time is a concept, we can't fully know the here and now, the fullness of what's here right now. This, even using language, and we're using language to communicate here, language is in time. So, for example, a 2-syllable word or 3-syllable word, example, that's already in time. By the time I finish X and get to M, the X is gone. It's free. We're totally free, unbounded in the unknown, timeless, eternally. That's the truth of our nature, the truth of reality.